Yeah, I'm staying at a crisis stabilization unit. And apparently this stuff all just got put there overnight. You know, I mean, this is the beginning of the road that goes to the crisis stabilization unit, and now there's all this, you know, all these caution cones, caution barrels, and then the rain outside. You know, I mean, I have to say, I'm not even. I cannot even begin to understand how someone can be proud of causing this to happen or making this happen. Look, I mean, it's obviously this horrible threat to the people who have me at the crisis stabilization unit. Just like everybody else who has ever tried to help me has been threatened. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You know, and I really do so much better mentally and emotionally and socially when I'm in a situation where people are not you know, where it's not just people being horrible to me like every minute. You know, I mean that really was what helped me, you know, over the last month, because despite the problems at the hospital, you know, they're just not allowed to be as abusive as, you know, as it is in a shelter, right? I mean, it's just their stated goal is to help people establish their mental health, right? So they're just not allowed to be quite as abusive, although, you know, it's still abusive in other ways. But still, there were some people there who really took their job seriously and were decent people, you know. And so it's really, and so I did better. Like, my mood improved, my cognitive skills improved. You know, I stopped. Within the first 2 days there, I was you know, totally on edge the way I had been for a long time because of how stressful my situation is. But, you know, I mean, a month of being in a better situation helped me to be more stable, and even just a few days back in the shelter was making me, you know, mean again, you know, and less stable and less able to deal with things. You know, I mean, you cannot be surrounded by people who are abusing you all the time without losing it to a certain extent. You know, without either just kind of disintegrating totally, or, you know, just starting to turn into a bad person yourself. You can't. You know, and yet, you know, I mean, look at how people have succeeded in destroying every productive thing I've tried to do. You know, my housing situation was destroyed last year. Both work situations that I tried to be in were destroyed this past summer, and everyone who does it tries to make some kind of excuse. Tries to make some kind of excuse about how I deserve it and I'm a bad person. I'm sorry, I don't deserve to be working. But look at all the people who have attacked me for being dependent. You know, I don't want to be dependent. You know, and here they are again trying to destroy my ability to have a more peaceful place to stay for a few days. You know, I mean, why don't you just leave me alone?